Hi, I'm John Foley. I'm here today with Peter Muir from Bizucate, and he's going to talk to us a little bit about what you can do in your business, and maybe talk a little bit for us, Peter, today about marketing planning and business planning.
John, I've had the opportunity to start 5 businesses in my life and got to work with quite a few other businesses in different verticals. And one of the simplest things that I've learned along the way is it's all about having a plan. You can change that plan, that's not a problem, but having a plan gives you a chance to look at where you are, look at where you want to go, and what are the steps to get you there. I've started 5 companies. I've only written 1 business plan. I've only written 1 marketing plan in my time and for my own businesses. It was really hard work, but the work that I did was some of the best work I've ever done to look inside myself, look inside the industry that I wanted to get into, develop the products and services that are going to reach out to the customers that we wanted to identify. I wouldn't have been able to do that if I hadn't taken the time to do that work.
All right, tell me a little bit about, so what are your, give me, maybe, are there any steps to the business plan that you would take, or, what would you?
I gotta tell you, just in search, just using Google search and searching on the words business plan, you wind up in the US at the Small Business Administration's website, and the SBA.gov put together some great steps on how to write a business plan, how to write a marketing plan. It doesn't write it for you. You could hire some consultants and other people to help you do it, but at the end, you really need to look inside yourself, work with your team, and look at where you want to go to make that happen. So the best place I found for tools was SBA.gov, but just even using Google as an example, and there's templates out there, basic templates that you can use to put together a business plan, which really only has 2 main parts. You got the finances, and you got the describing the product and services of where you want to go and how you're going to make that happen. On the marketing plan side, you have the market analysis and the actual objectives that you want to reach and you want to measure along the way. It's basic templates, but at the end, it's the information that you put into them that makes them really worthwhile.
Right, and let me ask you another question. So in the transformation here of the service providers of printers, mailing, and fulfillment companies, an example, how important do you rate or your thoughts on them going back and readdressing their business plan, or does it have any impact at all? What's your feeling on that?
I got a high respect for any business that's currently in business and building somebody. It could be a small business, it could be a very large business. Larger businesses, public businesses, and even those underneath it have a business plan. But I found a lot of small and medium-sized businesses, they don't have a plan, or they wrote it years ago. Just the time in going back and looking at either the existing plan that they have or the potential plan. And it's not bad if you don't have a plan. It's worse if you don't have a direction that you're going in. If you have a direction, you just don't have it written down, that's fine. But it's taking the time and looking at where we are and where we want to go. Small, medium, or large is fine, but writing down that plan and then seeing where you're going with it and achieving those objectives, it makes that journey worthwhile too.
All right, I have another final thought, or at least I'd like to have you think about is, so here are these folks, maybe offering ancillary services to marketing departments. What resource do you feel they need in their organization to be able to be more successful than they may be today without that resource?
It's a good question. It makes me think of something and that I need to remind myself often of, is some entrepreneurial thinking. I think when you look at the root of some of the best businesses that have ever occurred in the world, it's the fact that an entrepreneur, someone willing to accept the risk, decided to try something new and different, or do something that exists better. In any organization, a great tool is entrepreneurial thinking. Whether you're working for a large organization, a medium size, or your customer is working for an organization, entrepreneurial thinking is looking at opportunities that most people don't see or aren't willing to do the work doing, and assessing that risk and saying, is it worth my time? It's a mindset, and that mindset can lead to some incredible places. Some hard work along the way, but some incredible returns as well.
Well, Peter, I thank you very much for this short interview, and I look forward to chatting with you, and I hope you, Peter Muir again is with Bizucate. He can help your organization in terms of, why don't we tell them what you actually do here, Peter, while we got you?
Education and training are two of the hearts of what we do, in particular verticals, looking at the way that you strategize about your business, the marketing of your business, the sales, and the workflow by which you get work done. We like to help people look at where they are, where they want to go, put the plan and the training and education in place to get you there.
All right, Peter, I sure appreciate it. I hope you have a great day.
Thank you, John.
Yeah, bye-bye.